Hey Trinity, Pastor Blake here. I just wanted you to know that I'm praying for you this afternoon. It's Tuesday afternoon, August the 11th, and I said on Sunday that we had the privilege of having no one that we know of in our membership that has COVID, and that was true on Sunday, but unfortunately that's not true today. And we have news that our first member has contracted COVID-19, and I just wanted to let you know what that means for us. What are our protocols when this happens? The first thing that we do is we pray. We pray for that person as pastoral leaders. Scott and I pray for them, and as soon as I find out, I reach out to them and I instruct them in this way. Number one is I encourage them in God's providence that He loves them and that He's with them, and that they, more than anybody else, feel the weight of this news because it's obviously happening to them personally. And secondly, I encourage them to tell me about the symptoms that they have and what did they experience and what was it like. And in this case, the person who contracted COVID never had a fever, but did feel some tightening in their chest and symptoms that would reflect bad allergies that later gave way to feeling really, really puny and achy and sore. And after they got tested, they indeed found out that they were positive. The next thing that I encourage them to do is to help imagine their last 2 weeks. Who were they in contact with at Trinity? And the CDC says that a contact is interfacing with somebody in a conversation for more than 15 minutes at close range, less than 6 feet away, and without a mask. And so we say, who have you talked to for more than 5 minutes in Trinity's membership, with or without a mask over the last 2 weeks? And they have come up with a list, and they've contacted everybody that they were in contact with over the past 2 weeks. And so if this is news to you, then there's good news that you have not been in contact with this person. And I'm saying this person and they and their because, of course, I want to protect them, and they can share the news as they feel comfortable. But all those who've been in contact with them have been notified, and this person has not been at worship within the last 2 weeks, and therefore those of us who are at worship together need not fear that somebody who's been present with us on Sunday has contracted COVID. If that were to happen, we would contact everybody who was at worship that Sunday and let them know that somebody there had COVID so that they can take the proper precautions and get tested themselves. I wanted also to mention that there are a number of clinics in Tulsa and Owasso who have rapid tests. That means that they can, just like I and Nathan here on staff did this week, and go and get tested, and they can find out within 15 minutes if they have COVID. And in our cases, both of those came back negative, thank goodness. And I have not been in contact with this person personally in the last couple of weeks, and in a face-to-face kind of way, although I've talked to them several times within those 2 weeks. So I just wanted you to know that, and you can be praying for them. The second thing is to encourage you to be part of worship this Sunday. We're going to talk about this special announcement about the Roots campaign, and as we make that announcement, I want to encourage all of you who have made pledges or intend to make pledges to the Roots campaign to continue to follow through on those pledges as we head toward our goal to raise $1.2 million in November. And the last thing that I want to say is that I'm excited to preach from Psalm 132 this weekend. So you can read ahead if you'd like to prepare for the Sunday. And if you're new to worship with us, we have a stripped down worship team, and it's a simple service. And we hope to see you there, either in person at the Patriot or online. So we love you. There's a lot going on, a lot of craziness in the world, and we as a church want to be there for each other and to stand strong with you. We'll talk with you soon, and God bless.